All right, we are live. We are recording. We're back in this bitch. It's a room full of football. All four of us aren't here, but we're here at the same time.
This just has a block.
I like to laugh.
Yeah, laugh at your damn self then, ugly.
Well, damn.
Yeah.
This is what I'm talking about on part of my take when Hank called Big Cat a fat as fuck. That's what I have to deal with here.
Hear me out. You were just making fun of one of their laughs, so like.
No, I was saying I like to laugh too.
Like that?
The face of the franchise. This is how I get treated. All right,
You should have seen Wyatt's face when you
I
were
don't remember
laughing.
John Cena ever being an hour late to Raw, bro.
What would you do if he was?
I don't care.
Brock Lesnar, though. He was always
He's never been
6
the
months
face.
late.
He's never been the face of the franchise.
Vince McMahon.
I feel like Brock was always there first, if I'm being honest.
Bro, he would miss.
He would just leave early.
He would miss like all the Raws and then just show up for pay-per-views.
Early, though.
All right. Well, let's get into the Week 4 recap. Let's start with the Dolphins-Bengals. Bengals 27, Dolphins 15. Tua might have a career-ending injury.
I don't know about career-ending.
I think it's fine.
I mean,
He
I
definitely
think
should
it's
have been
gonna
playing in that
have.
game.
It could have long-term effects, though.
Yeah,
long-term
for sure.
concussion.
I don't think it might not end his career right now, but when he's like 40, he's gonna be feeling it.
I think every NFL player is going to have long-term effects for what they
Yeah.
do.
I think they were gonna lose that game regardless of Tua getting hurt, though.
You think the Bengals just had a chip on their shoulder?
I mean, they were winning the whole game anyway.
I was about to say, I think the Dolphins were going to win that game if Tua didn't get hurt.
Oh, you're crazy.
Bro, Tyreek Hill was finna go off, bro. He hates Eli out. Just like the rest of the
Tua
league.
got hurt in like the fourth.
Tua got hurt before halftime.
Yeah, he
Was it before half?
he got
Okay,
hurt
but
in,
then
like,
It was 6-14 when he got hurt.
Yeah, you're right.
4 minutes before halftime.
I still think the Bengals would have won.
The Bengals just aren't it this year, from my vision test, bro.
That Jets game,
Didn't-
their tuna game. Now they're ready.
They didn't a pass your vibe test
Bro,
so
Zach,
far.
if that dog Zach Wilson was playing,
Yeah.
Bengals would be 0-4.
Joe Burrow's mom would have been booed up for the whole weekend. Joe Burrow wanted to have been Joey Cool. It would have been Joey Mad.
Good one.
What you got anything on this?
Yeah, the Bengals actually surprised me this week. I did think when I saw the line that the Dolphins were the underdog, I was like, I'll take that one.
I think
And,
we all were,
yeah.
except for Christian. Because as soon as I told Christian, he was like, "Nah, man, Bengals."
Well, he
Literally.
hates the Dolphins
I don't hate the Dolphins. I just think they're overrated.
because they're better than the Broncos.
Let's move on to the Bears at Giants. Giants 20-12.
Giants they might do something this year.
I think the Giants are the Eagles from last year.
They're just mediocre.
They're just beating the teams they're supposed to beat, except for the Cowboys, because Cowboys just own them. I know about that.
But will Daniel Jones and Saquon be the best running back in QB history?
Lamar and J.K. Dobbins, bro.
J.K. Dobbins just now started playing well.
He played in, 2.5 games?
But Daniel Jones is
Better
running
than
all
Lam-
over fool.
Better than Lamar?
No.
Exactly.
But Saquon's running better than J.K. Dobbins.
He has more yards because he's played more games. J.K. Dobbins had over 100 yards this game, didn't he?
Yeah,
Probably.
Saquon had like 160.
Oh, well. We'll get to that when we get to that. Are the Bears going to ever let Justin Fields have free range to do Justin Fields?
No.
They
I'm
wanna
saying
win
now,
games.
Justin Fields doing Justin Fields isn't great.
You put Justin Fields on a different team, that team's going to win games.
No.
You
Yeah,
put,
What does he
'cause he'll be the
do
backup.
that shows you this?
bro,
He doesn't make good decisions. He can't throw very accurately.
Who does he have? Nobody's open.
Who does Lamar have?
What do you mean?
Bateman and Mark Andrews.
And who were they until
Duvernay.
Lamar started throwing to him?
Who else? Mark Andrews?
Before the season started, nobody was saying, man, Bateman and Duvernay are going to kill it for Lamar.
Rashad Bateman was a rookie last year, and he didn't play until like week 12 or something
But
like
that's
that.
what I'm saying. No one was saying he had. Everyone was saying Lamar has no receivers.
All right,
Now
let me
all of a
ask
sudden
you
these
this.
guys count.
Lamar broke out of a sack and then just threw the ball, and it was a lucky catch. Everybody's like, that's such a crazy play. That throw was not a good throw. He threw it, and it bounced off
Mark
the.
Andrews.
Yeah,
And then
bounced-
Duvernay came up and caught it.
It could have been picked.
Okay, but see, Mark Andrews should have just caught him the first.
Keep it real, man.
What, you have him as a
Wasn't
tight
in
end or
position.
something?
I have Mark Andrews.
But Justin Fields needs a new coach. He needs a coach that's going to actually let him develop.
What's that saying? Only 3 things are guaranteed: death, taxes, and Ohio State quarterbacks fail in the NFL.
Justin Fields hasn't failed yet.
He's failing.
So is the rest of the sophomore quarterbacks?
No.
Who, Trevor Lawrence?
Trevor Lawrence?
If Trevor wore some gloves, maybe he could have held on to the ball in that fumbly rain
Didn't you
game.
pick up Trevor Lawrence as your backup quarterback?
I've picked up and dropped multiple quarterbacks all season.
Trevor
He
Lawrence
picked
is
up
having-
Christian Kirk.
Mhm.
All that shit you was talking about him. Say sorry.
I've picked up Kirk
Say
Cousins.
sorry.
I'd say so far this year, Trevor Lawrence is the best sophomore QB.
Yeah, but he's also played nobodies and has
Or he slapped the shit out of the Chargers.
beat up Chargers.
That everybody said was gonna be a top ranked team this
To
year.
be fair, is their defense beat up besides J.C. Jackson?
Joey
Bosa
Bosa
got
got hurt
that game.
in the first
But he
quarter.
played most of it.
No,
What was it at first quarter?
He got hurt early.
That's what Trevor does to guys, man.
Trevor, yeah.
Russell Wilson
Look at
ended
the
Brian
Eagles.
Urlacher's career, bro.
Yeah,
And
and
Trevor Lawrence is
They
getting
were
all that.
hanging in there with the Eagles for most part.
Joey Bosa's been hurt.
Oh, Trevor.
Who, the Jags?
4 times.
They hung in there the first quarter and then got shit on
It was 14-0.
because of the defense.
It was like tied at half, though.
Exactly, and then the Eagles just shit on them in the second half. We'll get to that part, but all I'm saying is, y'all down talking Justin Fields like he ain't got the worst organization in NFL history.
Yeah, Bears still suck.
Yeah, it's still
But Jay Cutler can bring them to the NFC Championship.
Let's
Yeah,
talk
lose the
about
Packers.
let's talk about that
Brandon
Chargers
Marshall.
team real quick. That Chargers team, they beat the Texans at Texas Stadium 34-24. Now they went up 21-0 early, and then the Texans
Yeah, they were up big.
coming
They almost
back.
blew it.
Yeah,
Yeah, that breakaway run on like what, 3rd down,
yeah. Damian Pierce,
right at the end.
that man's he might actually be nice. Might be the next thing in Foster for the Texans. Now,
I was talking about the Chargers anyway.
Austin Eckler.
Whoever it was.
Yeah, Eckler's a beast.
Eckler had 2 rushing touchdowns, and that was the first rushing touchdowns of the Chargers season.
It was like,
Yeah,
wow.
catch touchdown too, I think.
Yeah.
Pretty sure.
Because it was like 24-21 or something, and it was like 2nd, 3rd down, and then they just blew the coverage, or blew the lane, I guess, right,
And
man's
it-
ran it, and that was the game.
And it was like 30 yards.
Mhm.
Yeah, that was his 2nd touchdown. First 2 scoring touchdowns of the season in week 4. That's crazy to think about. Especially with Austin Eckler.
It's a weird season.
What about the Texans? Are they the worst team in the NFL
Yes. Yes.
over the Bears?
Yes.
I would say so.
I mean, they did lose to the Bears.
In terms of talent, I would say so.
But they do be putting up points. Like, they score like 20 points a given game.
I think they're that try-hard team.
Like the Lions
But I don't-
every year.
And
The Lions have talent, right?
what's their coach's name?
They
Lovie
could be
Smith?
4-0,
Lovie Smith's not a bad coach.
Isn't that just the Lions story?
though. Is that not your story, though?
It is, but that's like the Lions story every year.
How they just keep getting off
I
topic.
have no idea.
What? We were talking about the Texans.
But Lovie Smith is a good coach. He might turn that team around in like 4 or 5 years.
I don't think he'll be there 4 or 5
You
years.
don't think they're going to give him time?
He's old.
I say next year, Texas.
He had some good years in Chicago, but then
Yeah.
he went to
Let me tell you
Illinois.
something. A Barstool employee said the Texans would win the division this year.
Didn't it?
They're
I
still
said
not
that.
out of it, really.
I said next year.
That's what I said.
Next year they're drafting a top 10 defensive lineman. Gonna get them 15 plus sacks. And they're winning that division.
Are we to the Steelers yet? I have a crazy stat about the
Now
Steelers.
we're now on the Bills and Ravens, who the Ravens blew another big lead.
I'm so mad.
Up 20-3, and then
Speaking of teams that should have a better record, if they tightened up that defense in the 4th, they'd be 4-0.
yeah. But let's talk about the Bills real quick and how they've only allowed 7 points in the second half in 4 games.
It's pretty crazy.
And I'm pretty sure that was against the Dolphins who beat them.
Yeah.
That's
And they're
It could
And
have
that's
been,
missing their starting safety, Micah Hyde.
I was
it
gonna
could have been
say,
10 points.
it could have been.
I
think they're missing
the
their-
field goal.
Are they missing both their top defensive players, Micah Hyde and
Oh, Trey Edmonds.
Yeah.
I mean, is that his name?
I think?
Let me ask you this.
The corner, right?
Yeah.
I think his name.
If Jordan Poyer or whatever, Poyer, he came back. He had 2 picks. But if the Ravens kick that field goal, obviously Justin Tucker's going to make a chip shot field goal from the 2-yard line. Do they win that game?
At least goes to overtime.
I think they would go to overtime. I think if he didn't throw a pick in the end zone,
If they would have ran the ball and got stopped at the 1 or 2-yard line,
it's how bad the weather was, you
do they
know.
go to overtime? Because instead they threw a pick in the end zone, gave them room from the 25, you know?
I think they could have won, like, if he just didn't throw the pick. They got a safety or something. That could
Or
have been
just
the game.
force the punt. And then let Justin Tucker kick a 70.
Not that
All right, moving on to the Steelers. Jets versus Steelers, 24-20. Jets win.
It was a bad game.
Is Kenny Pickett the guy?
Yes.
No.
Hey, wait a minute. I got a stat for you guys. I know you got a theory for the Steelers, but the stat
Theory?
is, huh?
Theory.
You said something. You said you had a theory.
I said I have a stat.
What's your stat? I'll let you go first. 'Cause what if I said the same thing you were about
The Steelers have never won a game without TJ Watt. The whole time he's been there, they're 0-7. If he doesn't play.
to? Yeah.
That's wild.
I got a crazy stat about Kenny Pickett. He's the first quarterback to not have a ball touch the ground on any of his passes. He was 10 for 13 with 3 picks.
Is that real?
Look, I mean, it's
don't
gonna
care.
it's gonna be hard to find another quarterback to have a stat line like that.
Yeah.
I don't care how much of a rookie you are, or you didn't get practice throws in. You come in the game, you're throwing 3 picks off the bat, bro.
Yeah, but he also had
One was a Hail Mary,
yeah,
and the
guess.
other one was a receiver's fault.
and he also had 2 rushing touchdowns.
Yeah, but on the 2-yard line, any quarterback can do that.
Not any.
I think
Kirk Cousins probably couldn't.
I think Pickett's more the guy that Trubisky is.
I'd agree with
I've
that.
I wonder why you say that way.
Because Trubisky sucks.
He has no confidence. You know?
Yeah, that is true.
Just spit your bizzle.
So here's a crazy thing.
And
At
his
the,
son can do.
at the beginning of the season, I said the Jets were going to be better than what people were giving them, and I said the Lions were going to be better than what people were giving them. And the Jets are making me look more right than the Lions are right
The
now.
Jets have 2
Think so?
wins.
They're 2-2.
2-2.
That's not that
They've
good.
been in every
The
game.
Saints are 1-3. So
Okay, but I feel like both of them are not good.
What?
how? Half the league is either 500 or
That's what I was
below.
about to say. What would 2-2 be like record-wise? Like 5th best in the AFC or 4th best? How many teams have only 1 loss in the AFC? Or at least
Well,
one?
The
Bills.
Dolphins, the
Bills,
Bills,
Chiefs, the Dolphins.
Chiefs.
Bills, Chiefs,
Yeah.
Dolphins. I think that's it.
That's, so they're like technically like 4th with a bunch of ties.
Yeah, but who they beat? The Steelers and
The Browns.
The Browns, yeah.
barely.
Okay.
Yeah, I think the Browns are.
Winning close games means something.
Yeah, they just lost to the Falcons. Yeah.
All right. Well, talking about the Lions, they shit the bed. Lost 46 to 40 or 48 to 45.
See-
Scoregami.
If the rest of their season goes like this, they'll be the first team in history to have the number 1 offense and the number 1 or the last defense. They're number 1 offense in points and yards right now, and the dead last in defensive yards and points.
Well, I'm gonna say it right now. If Amon-Ra St. Brown and D Swift are in, they win that game easy.
How the hell's the defense?
Because then they would have been scoring more.
Their offense
Could you
did
score
not
more
have
than
trouble.
45?
Yeah.
Probably.
I don't know, man. Their offense is just clicking.
With D Swift, they could have at least had the ball, the time of possession better or something. You know,
So they were
had-
down all game.
Exactly, because they didn't have no weapons, and then Jamal Williams decided to play.
I don't think it had.
Josh Reynolds decided to play.
They were
Had to come
scoring
from
just
behind.
fine. They just couldn't stop
That's what I'm
the
saying.
Seahawks.
Which is crazy because who can't stop Geno Smith?
The Broncos.
They stopped him multiple times. They just
Yeah,
had
not
a
the first
worse
half.
offense.
Not in the first half. They
Yeah,
haven't balled it out.
they just had a worse offense.
The 49ers.
All right, moving on. Probably
They
the
played?
That was like his worst game this year.
They played already?
Yeah, that was the second game.
Dude, our whole
Niners
division
and the
is 2-2.
Seahawks.
The whole division.
yeah.
It's annoying. All have one division win also.
So, moving on, since we're talking about the Seahawks in that division, Cardinals had one of the most boring games in history of games. 26-16 against the Panthers.
What happens when it's a Baker game?
I think
Boring.
the Cardinals are like.
Oklahoma Heisman versus Oklahoma Heisman.
Hold on, before you say something. So there's only been 3 times where two quarterbacks from the same school have won the Heisman, played each other in the NFL. Do you know the first time?
Was it Brady? Not Brady Quinn. Fucking Matt Leinart? No. Who?
It was Kyler Baker, and then the second time was Kyler Baker, and now the third time was Kyler Baker.
What the But I really think the Cardinals are like, they're not very good. Like, they make cool plays that make them look good, but
I think
they're not very good.
when D-Hop gets back, if he's still somewhat D-Hop, like 80%, they'll be like a
Yeah, because Hollywood
10-win
Brown
game,
is kind of
or
a
10-win team.
Hollywood Brown's kind of a threat.
I think he's like the best number 2 you can get.
Christian Kirk.
I'd say Hollywood's a little better.
All right, so you got anything on that? Why you just been sleeping through this whole thing?
I've just been sleeping, bro.
All right,
I didn't
Chiefs
even watch that game.
41,
It wasn't
Buccaneers 31,
Chiefs Bucks.
41-31.
Kind of just felt like the Chiefs were just letting the Bucks stay around.
Bro, that
Patrick Mahomes.
yeah.
Are you
When
talking
he, like,
just
Yeah,
one
he did
touchdown?
like the spin move and then stopped at the line of scrimmage and just kind of jumped it
Yeah.
up there. I was like, holy shit.
That's why he's the best. Yes.
he was insane that game.
He did something like that against the Chargers. That's uncomfortable. You ran out of the pocket just at the last second.
Yeah, he was.
He's crazy.
And the fact that he just knew where he was, like, the whole time. Like, you're in literally a middle of a play with 3 dudes surrounding you. Like, how do you just have that IQ?
He's the best.
I'm second best.
Right now.
Yeah, he's
I'm
bad.
talking about the guy who could barely complete with Zappy, bro.
Yeah. I'm talking about that guy.
We're almost there.
We're going to talk about next the London game. The game that the Vikings almost got screwed out of with some bad calls.
Yeah.
Vikings 28, Saints 25.
Slept through it.
Oh, yeah, I missed 80%.
I watched the end of it. That's all I did.
I woke up, the game was over.
So did you know if Lutz made that kick, he would have been the only kicker in history to make 2 60-yarders in the same game?
Damn.
But he double doinked it.
I can remember when they said Greg Zerlin was the first to make 2 60-yard kicks. And I was like,
Like, period.
yeah, I was like, are you serious?
Now guys are doing it almost in the same game.
But Justin Jefferson is back.
Easy.
Bro, he lit up one of the best cornerbacks in the
You
league.
can't be back, but then have 2 crappy games right after.
Technically, only 4 of his
What do you mean?
catches
That's what
were
he did
on
week 1.
that.
Yeah, so now he's back.
Just
Yeah, but if he has another 2
So,
crappy weeks.
technically, only 4 of his catches were on that.
Yeah, how many yards? Probably a lot.
I think like 50 on Lattimore, the rest are on the other.
4 catches for 50 yards on 4 coverage.
I'm just saying, he had 147 yards total.
But Lattimore couldn't slow him down either. I think that's the only receiver I've seen make Lattimore look like that.
Yeah, but he's talking too much shit now. He's about to be humbled this week. Calling himself AI and shit.
Who?
Justin Jefferson.
Oh,
He posted a
I
picture
saw
of him stepping over Lattimore. Like, we'll see him in the playoffs.
Think
Where
so?
it matters. I don't know. I hope so.
All right, we'll let the Saints fans talk a little bit about this game because we know how sad he is.
I've talked enough about
Not
it.
on the podcast.
Stuff needs to be done about these refs. There's just bad calls after bad calls, no calls after no calls. Because that's another thing. Did you see the freaking hold on the PI on Chris Olave that they didn't call right after that? It would have put us right in the red zone. He literally is holding Chris Olave's arm down the whole time. Nothing.
I don't remember.
Ridiculous. Even he said, bro, that should have been PI.
Like, Olave went like this.
He literally
and the dude was
can't
like,
even get this arm
Yeah,
up.
it was like this. And they're like, Olave should have made that catch. Like, how?
Yeah. Stupid Mark Sanchez.
How do you feel about Andy Dalton?
He should start until James is healthy.
Did you know Andy Dalton's the Red Rocket?
Is that what you said?
I kept saying that, but I meant the Red Rifle.
Alright, moving on. Browns 20, Falcons 23.
Falcons might be sleeper. I hope not, but
No.
but I
No.
feel like I was the only guy saying Mariota's a good quarterback.
Mario
I
is better
said-
than Matt Ryan.
They were going to win like 7 games, and I was like, oh, you were crazy, bro. They're fighting for the number 1 pick. This and that, this and that. You called them trash.
What's their record?
They are trash.
They could
But
be
I said
4-0.
Mariota's nice.
He's
The
not
team is
nice.
trash, but Mariota's nice.
So, will the Falcons beat the Saints next time?
We're beating the rest of our division.
You guys already lost to the Bucks.
We shouldn't have. That was another BS game. It was literally 3-3 going into the fourth. 2 flags give them a touchdown, just like this Vikings game.
Alright, we'll move on to the best game of the week. Titans 24, Colts 17.
That finished a lot closer than I thought it was.
I
Well,
know.
let me say something. The Titans are the worst second half team. Not like close to second, like they have not scored a single point in the second half this year.
Dead ass.
Dead ass.
That's terrible.
Their second half offense is the worst offense in the league.
That's wild.
That's,
And it has nothing to do with our players and everything to do with the fucking coach.
You saying
yeah, I
Vrabel
like
was the
it.
goat?
I know.
But it's Todd Downing, bro. The offensive coordinator can't fucking call plays to save his life. He called a tight end fucking
Sweet.
sweep on a 4th and 2 when Derrick Henry is right there. What are you doing?
I feel like even like jumping the line with Tannehill is a better option.
Exactly. A QB sneak would have done it. Tannehill's an athletic quarterback. Fucking, and then against the Colts, we put up 24 points in the first half just to let them lose by 7.
Yeah.
And we all saw the Bills game.
We did see them.
We were close. We were down 7 going into halftime. Down 40 at the end of the game.
Yeah, that's wild. This
The
season
Titans
is
should be 3-1. But
The
instead
Giants kind of took that game.
no, Todd Downing
No,
gave it to
no,
them.
No, bro. Y'all picked them off in the end zone, and they still came back and won.
Do you know why? I've just explained it. Todd Downing's a fucking dumbass.
They wanted it.
Honestly, I think
Yeah.
some guy actually tweeted this earlier. He said Tom Brady's came back just to go 9-7 and get bounced out by Daniel Jones in the wild card round.
That'd be hilarious.
What if he doesn't even make the playoffs, though?
Honestly,
I wouldn't be surprised, honestly.
he might not.
Are they still leading the division?
They're tied with the Falcons.
Who's
Imagine
ahead,
saying
though? It'd
that.
be the
They haven't
I
played
mean,
each other yet.
yeah, but Tampa has a division win. Falcons have a division loss.
But they also have a division win against the Panthers, don't they?
Yeah, the Falcons beat the Panthers.
Oh.
And we beat the Panthers. Or the Falcons. We've all, like, beat each other.
Yep.
I guess still technically the Bucks would be number 1 because they haven't lost a division game yet like the Falcons, but
Yeah.
they haven't played each other yet.
All right, moving on. We got Jags 21 at Philadelphia 29. Are the Eagles legit the best?
And this
team
man
in
was
the NFL?
saying Jags hung in there with them. They lost by 1 touchdown.
Yeah, but the Eagles kind of let them. The Eagles went down by 14 and then went up 29-14, and then they scored at the garbage time.
I mean, you guys were calling me crazy saying the Jags would have 7 to 8 wins. Now it's looking like they might have 9.
They're not having. They're not winning either game against the Titans. They might split against the Colts.
I hope they take both from you.
You said it yourself that they play bad against the Jags.
Yeah, but the Jags are playing good this year, so why would they play bad? We also don't lose to the Jags. All right.
What were we talking about?
Eagles, Jags. Are the Eagles the best team in the NFL?
I would say the best, but I would say they might have the best record by the end.
Well, they have the best record.
I said by the end.
Do you think they're going to the Super Bowl?
No.
I think.
Who do you think, Wyatt?
Green Bay and the Bills.
Who do you think?
I'd say like 4 other teams besides the Eagles. Serious, man.
Who?
I really think we could beat them. I don't know about that. I think the 49ers could beat them. I think Tampa would beat them.
The Vikings, the Lions, the Bears, the Packers, the Rams. So you said the Rams and 49ers, Cardinals, Seahawks, the Saints, Falcons, Panthers, and then
Maybe just those 3. I mean, I'm saying the
Just the
Cowboys
Packers.
always beat them, but did I say the Packers?
Yeah, did you say the Packers?
No, he said he doesn't know about y'all because
Y'all
y'all
look,
look
man.
rough.
Y'all do.
But the whole
We're figuring it out.
The whole
Figuring it
NFC
out.
looks rough.
Yeah.
The NFC is like
I don't want to say the whole NFL looks rough.
Yeah,
it does,
They're
but
not
like
supposed to be 2-2.
Who?
You guys?
we were supposed to be 3-1.
I'm just saying.
The Dolphins shouldn't have. Didn't. Nobody thought they were going to be this good. Everybody was making fun of Tua.
Who's everyone?
Me.
The actual analysts. We're just some lonely
I almost said.
basement podcasters.
I almost said they would beat out the Bills for the division, but now Tua's hurt, so I'm retracting that statement.
Yeah, now they might not even win 5 more games, depending on how long Tua's out. All right, well, is Jalen Hurts the MVP so far?
I'd say
No,
so.
Lamar Jackson.
I don't know,
But Lamar's not winning.
Lamar had 2 bad
Two
halves, man.
Russell Wilson there.
Yeah,
Not Russell
one
Wilson.
bad
Russell Westbrook
No,
wasn't
it was
winning either when he
bad
won
too.
his MVP.
No, he just didn't
MVP.
score.
Yeah, but he also
a lot,
put
but he didn't
insane
throw any
points.
picks.
Lamar
in that
Jackson's
game.
putting up insane
Jalen
numbers.
Hurts
That was the game he
pretty
had with
close.
500 total yards and 4 touchdowns.
In the first half.
Like, let's see.
Okay, but he didn't do
This
anything
game,
wrong the second half. The defense.
Jalen Hurts had 204 yards and a pick.
Jalen
But
Hurts can come from
He also
behind.
had 38 rushing yards and a touchdown. Lamar, on the other hand, only had 144 passing yards, a touchdown and 2 interceptions, and then only 73 yards and no touchdown. So pretty similar.
Jalen
Yeah,
Hurts
but
is my
look at their
MVP so far.
totals, that-
Yeah, Jalen Hurts isn't far. Like, he's above in passing yards. And then Jalen Hurts, and then Lamar's above in passing touchdowns. But Jalen Hurts is above in rushing touchdowns, but Lamar's ahead in rushing yards. Like, they're literally, like, pretty close to each other. It maybe is like a 100-yard difference between Lamar and Jalen, and then maybe like 2 touchdowns.
And that's when I throw the record in.
What's the record?
4-0, 2-2.
So he's
No,
saying
yeah,
two.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Right
he's
now,
saying two.
right now it's
Close.
probably Jalen Hurts.
It's not gonna be that way at the end of the year.
Bro,
You don't think they
Jalen-
can finish with a better record?
I don't think they will. But it'll be close.
the Eagles have the easiest schedule in the whole NFL.
Yeah, I can see that. They didn't even win their division last year.
No, I think they
So
were
what
like
you're saying
third.
is he
They were
is a
second.
punk
Yeah, they're
ass.
second.
'Cause they made the playoffs last year.
Jalen Hurts is a punk ass bitch with a padded record against these sucky teams.
The Ravens were also what, 3rd last year, right? Or did they win their? No,
They didn't
They didn't
make
make the
playoffs.
playoffs.
exactly. So they were
Lamar
3rd or 4th in their division. So they're playing the 3rd or 4th worst teams
They
in
just
the other.
played the Bills.
Yeah, but they're playing the whole
AFC.
AFC East. Their whole season has been against the AFC East already.
Really? That's funny.
I'm pretty sure.
Have they played the Patriots yet?
Yeah, and they solidly beat them, not overtime.
They played the Jets, they played the Patriots, they played the Bills, and they played the Dolphins.
That's
And
weird.
the Jets played the Browns, Steelers, Bengals, and Ravens.
That is weird.
Why they do that? First 4 weeks you're just playing out of conference, or out of division, but same division.
I mean, our first 3 games were division games.
That's better than out of division games, especially when you're playing a whole other division. All right, moving on. We've got Commanders 10, Cowboys 25. Are the Commanders the second worst team in the NFL?
I'm almost willing to say they're the worst.
You're the
Over
only,
the Seahawks?
You're the only
No, over the
person-
Texans?
You're the only person who thought they were going to be good.
I thought they would be at least win 8. I never said good. I said they were going to win 7 or 8.
Yeah, I thought they would be
Terry McLaurin?
average,
They have Carson Wentz.
I think I said they'd win 5 games.
but they're not looking average. They're
And that
looking
seems
bad.
Yeah, that's bad. You know who does look good though? Is what's his receiver name from Penn State?
John Dotson.
Yeah, Jahan Dotson. He's looking nice.
Bro, Antonio Gibson did super good for the first 2 weeks, and then once I traded for him,
He did decent
Who'd
last
you
year,
trade
didn't
him
he?
for? Or trade for him?
Oh no,
Dawson
49ers.
Knox.
The tight end?
That's actually a decent trade because Dawson Knox in good shape. Next game, Broncos 23, Raiders 32. I'm surprised the Broncos scored that much.
I had a feeling Russ would cook.
Still lost though.
Yeah,
The
Russ,
Raiders had to win that
They
game.
had
Russ had
to.
237 and 2
0-4,
touchdowns.
that would have been terrible.
Also
Had a
got
rushing
sacked 3
touchdown.
times. Yeah, I guess he had 4 rushes for 29 yards and a touchdown.
With all these injuries, the Broncos are like, I don't know. They're already struggling now. All their like best players are getting hurt.
How do you feel?
Who's
about
hurt
Latavius?
besides the running back?
Randy Gregory just got hurt,
But they did just pick
He
up
always gets hurt.
Latavius Murray.
but he's playing well.
And you know who loves Latavius Murray?
I'm so pissed this Saints let him go.
I didn't know he
guess
was on your practice
Would you
squad.
rather Latavius
he
Murray
just he
or
started against
Mark
the
Ingram?
Vikings and killed
Yeah, how did-
Latavius Murray.
How
How
did
did he
they
end up back
yeah.
on the practice squad?
Because
So-
we offered him a 53-man spot,
Okay.
and then he turned it down when the Broncos offered him because he knew he'd get the starting. He'd have more reps there because Javante got
I
hurt.
can't be mad at that though.
I get it, but I think he should be running back 2 over Mark Ingram. I think we should have never let him go in the first place. He was behind Kamara. He was killing it. I don't know why we haven't let him go.
Mark Ingram?
No,
Latavius
Latavius Murray.
Well, hold.
Who's going to end with a better record, Raiders or Broncos?
To keep my prediction alive, I'm gonna say the Raiders.
That's what I'm saying. I can't sail on my. I can't punt my.
I literally, me and him both had them in the fucking Super Bowl.
Not too late.
I
Not too
think I think the Raiders are better than
Their records.
their record shows.
I mean, they should have beat the Cardinals.
Yeah.
For
That's
sure.
for sure.
And
What was
then-
week 1?
That was when they were
The
up
close game with
against.
the Chargers.
Yeah, they were up against the Chargers and they let them come back.
Were they up?
Yeah, they had like a really good first half, and then they let them come back in the second. No, they were behind in the first half.
I
and
mean,
they almost came back.
There's a lot of teams that if they like tighten up one thing, they could be like they can go on a run. So
Yeah, like the Titans tightening up their second fucking half.
I think the reason this like year started off so weird is because nobody practices together in the off season anymore.
Or
There's-
preseason?
Yeah, no preseason
Yeah.
starters, no starters playing the preseason at all anymore.
So
there's
let me
no chemistry.
let me ask you this: do you think the Saints just really need to tighten up the refs, or what?
Honestly,
They need to start paying the
so
refs.
the refs do need to be addressed. But if we tighten up the turnovers, because we have the most turnovers in the league right
Well, you
now.
also have
Do
James
you
as your
really?
starting quarterback.
Yeah.
Have the Jack jumped you?
No.
They might.
Because
Trevor
we-
Lawrence had 4 fumbles.
We had 2.
4.
Alright,
He double jumped.
but we had more than him going into that game. But if we tighten that up, and
Yeah,
if
but he also threw a pick.
So
Who?
4 turnovers or 4 fumbles?
So
Four
Trevor
fumbles,
Lawrence alone
5
had 4
turnovers.
turnovers.
He had four fumbles recovered by the Eagles and a pick.
so what you're saying is if Trevor Lawrence had played better, they would have won that game.
Maybe he doesn't. He said he
So-
doesn't wear gloves, and that game was raining hard as shit, and he should have worn gloves.
And then
Yeah, if we tighten
James
up-
Robinson also lost a fumble.
He was literally
So
running
6
like
total
this.
turnovers.
Maybe they did do
Good
was
Lord.
it? Because I think I might have seen that stat. before
I'm
the
surprised it was
Giants
that
game.
close.
Whoever had the
6
Eagles
turnovers?
defense.
That's why they lost the lead so fast.
Yeah, but Jalen Hurts threw his first pick in the.
Oh, that was the first pick.
Yeah.
It was such a rainy game though. It's hard
Yeah.
to judge.
So if it was in sunny California or sunny Florida, Jags would take it out.
Was it in Florida?
No, I said if.
Oh, because you know
It
that
was
like
in
hurricane
Philly.
stuff is.
No, it was in
Yeah.
Philly.
All right,
It was
so
raining all over.
next
Pennsylvania
game?
today.
Patriots 24 at Green Bay 27.
All right, I'm just gonna say a dub to dub. So
Y'all should have won in regulation though.
Bro, zappy, bro.
I understand this, but a dub to dub. So
What happened to that best defense in the league?
If Mac Jones was in, 40
our
to
starters are gonna click. All right, we're
Did you see
just,
that?
none of our starters played the preseason.
What was it, Dobbs?
Yeah.
Oh, when he
touchdown.
But then when he came down,
Yeah, he just hit, like that's like such a weird way to drop it.
yeah, and everybody was like, "Oh, but Jones is really good at swiping the ball," and like
He
you
didn't
just see
even
the
touch
replay,
it.
and he's just like, whoop.
Yeah, he just fell like directly on the ball and it just squirted out.
Don't say that.
Squirt it out.
Just scored it out.
There's
All
your
right,
cut for this week.
and then let's talk about them 49ers 24 at home against the Rams tonight.
Hook 'em, can't wait for the games on the other side.
Texas.
Oh, gross. Why are they talking about that? Oh, that's
Hit
they
reply
play.
and hit IO.
I'll just say there's 3 plays that really stick out in this game. Debo's long run, Matt Stafford's pick 6.
Yeah, that long run, nobody tackled it, including Jalen Ramsey.
Well, the thing is, like, it's either getting swatted down
Oh shit.
or you give
What just
Debo running
happened?
room. And the latter's the worst thing in the world for us.
Honestly, I'll just kind of put some TDs on the board.
What I freaking hate, yeah. I mean, Matt missed Tyler Higbee pretty bad, but other than that, I thought it was, like, okay. The thing about the 49ers is that when they take the lead on us, they have, like, 6-7 minute drives, and just runs the, like, ball, runs the air out of the game. I hate them so much. I hate playing them. It's so annoying. It's like, oh, God, I really can't. Our defensive coordinator likes to play the guys, like, 10 yards off the ball, even though we're playing Garoppolo, who takes a second and a half to throw the ball every time.
Like Josh Allen.
Yeah, he did that against Josh Allen, and Josh Allen picked y'all apart.
I can't stand our defensive coordinator.
And that's
He
how I
does
feel
that.
about our offensive coordinator.
I hate him.
All right, well,
I don't hate you, Raheem. I hate how you coach.
that was all of the games from last week. Let's get into this week's game. We'll start with Thursday night. We got the Colts at the Broncos. Broncos are favored at 3.5 points and a 43 over under. How you guys feeling?
Colts at the Broncos.
That's probably the worst game of the week.
The Broncos are going to put up 40 on them.
You guys like, you sure?
But I think it's going to be a pretty close to a shutout.
Oh, you think the Colts are not going to score at all?
Is Shaq Leonard
They
hurt?
might get a.
He broke his nose,
Oh, okay.
so I don't know.
Just wear a face mask.
It's kind of hard to run with that. And a
Joel
helmet.
Embiid,
He doesn't wear a helmet.
but he played like what, 15 games with a mask with like he couldn't breathe the whole time.
But he doesn't have a helmet on. That's one thing.
But I mean, no Jonathan Taylor. Colts already look terrible.
Taylor's not playing either?
Jonathan Taylor's not been looking good anyways.
Broncos have a really good defense already, besides playing one of the worst offenses. So
Would you trade Alvin Kamara for Jonathan Taylor in fantasy football?
I mean, they're about the same.
In real life?
You're taking the Colts that game?
Colts.
I'm gonna say tie because I want both of them to lose.
We said Colts won by a field goal.
I'll go Broncos.
This is my least.
Confident game.
Yeah, I have the least confidence. You heard me go off on them. On
All right, just so
PDCL.
everybody knows, Jordan went with the Colts, Christian and Wyatt both with the Broncos, and I went with a tie. I actually wrote it down as a tie, so you guys know I'm not joking.
If you bet on that, you win a good amount of money.
Come on, Michael Pittman Jr.
All right, next up, we got the Giants at
Giants.
Green Bay.
Go Pack, go.
Green Bay's favorite.
It's actually at London.
Oh yeah, it's in London, so
Oh, yeah.
the Packers aren't even home.
It's the Packers' first time there. It'll be a good time.
Is it the Giants' first time there?
No, we
No.
played them in London once.
Well, the Packers are favored by 8 points, over under 41.5. I'm gonna say that's gonna be an under game.
What's this going?
Yeah,
41.5 over under.
I'll go under also.
Yeah.
But who do you think's gonna win it outright? Because that's what we're doing here. We'll do the over under. We'll do one over, one under, one favorite, one underdog.
I'm taking the Giants.
Go back, go. So
If Aaron Rodgers was hurt, and
I'm gonna say Giants also.
I'm going Packers.
Oh my gosh.
and if Aaron Rodgers was hurt, and what's your corner's name?
Jair Alexander.
And you guys are playing the Bills, I'm still picking the Packers.
No.
If Aaron Rodgers was hurt,
And
is he able to play?
no, like he's out.
He's out? No.
Jordan loves it.
No.
I don't even think you need to throw in Jair Alexander.
I know.
If Jordan Love
is
is
starting
in,
that game, we're not
that's
winning.
a loss.
If Jordan Love comes in, throws for 525 yards, 4 touchdowns, and 1 rushing touchdown, and beats the Bills, are you calling for him to start?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
If Aaron Rodgers,
out.
if Aaron
Love era.
if Aaron Rodgers had 5 game injury where he missed 5 games, Jordan Love went 4-1. Are you calling for Jordan Love to start the rest of the season?
No.
What if he went 5-0? And he, in those 5 games, he passed for 1,700 yards and rushed for 300.
Well, I mean, if he's playing that hot, I mean,
3,000 yards in 5 games.
No, 1,700.
Plus
Yeah.
300 rushing yards.
Yeah.
Damn.
So basically
I mean, you
300
kinda
yards a
have to
game,
at
two
that point.
400 yard games.
That man would be on pace for like 6,000 yards.
But what if it was against like the worst teams that they could, like the Bears twice, the Seahawks?
we already played the Bears once, so
Yeah,
it won't
but-
be the Bears, but
So would you start Would you start Dak Prescott when Cooper Rush is done?
No. Cooper Rush is what, 4-0 and
He's 5-0.
5-0 now?
He's 4.
Huh?
He's 4.
Dak's gonna be the
He's
starter.
4-0 this year, but he started the game last year, and so he's 5-0.
The Cowboys are only 3-1.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
4-0.
anyway.
Cool. All right.
If would you start Jordan Love if he didn't have a stupid haircut and didn't lie about being vaccinated?
Wait, what?
What are you talking about?
Yeah, he has to do something about his hair.
Yeah, what is that?
Dude,
Bro.
when he puts his hat on and it's like sticking out the sides.
Yeah,
I'm like,
are you making
what
fun
are
of me
you
right now?
doing?
You making fun of me?
Like
right
he has 2 little strands
Yeah, it's-
that come out of his ears.
Yeah, it's just.
I have to tuck mine back because my hair is so long right now.
No, but like he doesn't have any coming out of the back either.
Oh.
It's just coming
It's
out of
yeah,
the
it's
Uh,
just the side, and it's weird.
Let me
but,
let me ask you this. What was I gonna say? I totally spaced
yeah,
away.
you need to cut, Aaron Rodgers cut your hair.
Oh, Aaron Rodgers. Why every single play, if it's a touchdown catch, if it's incompletion, if he throws a pick, he always just looks dead inside and shakes his head. He's,
I think the ayahuasca has made him dead inside.
bro, that man literally is always depressed. Every single snap, he throws the ball off and he's like,
Because he's not playing for the love of the game anymore. It's just the money.
why does he need more money? To get more ayahuasca? He's like, yeah, I spent 40 mil on ayahuasca this summer and butter to shove up my ass.
What?
You didn't hear about that?
No.
He goes into the like desert and does ayahuasca and then shoves like some like healing butter up his ass or some shit like that.
I don't know about all that. But.
Bro, it's just witchcraft shit with the witchy girlfriend. Alright,
What
next
are
up.
you watching, man?
Next up, Titans at Commanders.
Is that the next?
If you guys lose that game, I don't want to hear another word
What
about
word
you
did
guys
you
Ever again.
What if we lose this game and then go on a 10-game win
You
streak?
guys actually aren't that big a favorite.
No. Okay, so the Titans are 2.5 point favorite, 42.5 over under. I think it's gonna go under, to be honest.
If you guys
These are
don't score in the
Titans, right?
second half, I don't want to hear another word.
We probably won't. We'll probably go up like 35-7.
It's the Commanders.
We'll probably go up 35-7. Carson Wentz might score another touchdown in the second half. It'll be 35-14 at the end of the game with
You guys
Carson
not
Wentz.
scored no 35 points in the first half.
We scored 24 against the Colts, and the Colts have a better defense than the Commanders.
Yeah, so 24 plus like 2 touchdowns is what you're saying.
A touchdown. Okay, 34.
Did not score no 34.
I'll go Titans.
Who you going, Jordan?
Titans.
Pretty chalk all the way. All right, we're going Falcons at Bucks. Tampa Bay's
Falcons.
8.5 point favorites. 48 over under.
I'm going Falcons. I'm going Falcons.
Upset of the week. I don't think they're going to win. I just
I
don't
know.
want to say.
I
You
like
said
legit
Bucks,
think
right?
they might win.
I hope.
The Bucks have not looked very good.
They haven't. But.
I mean, didn't you already pick your upset of the week?
Oh, that first game?
The Giants
No, the
Oh. Yeah.
Well, I guess the
and the
Giants.
Colts.
Am I just picking all the upsets?
Yeah, a lot of
The
them.
Titans. I'm gonna say Bucks just because they're home. I don't see them losing at home against the Falcons.
But what's a home with no family in it?
True.
It's Tom Brady's home right now.
I know.
I
thought you'd talk about Aaron Rodgers.
Did you see when they played each other? They said Aaron Rodgers and Tom Brady are playing for the loser has to talk to his
Their
family.
family,
Next up, Seahawks at Saints. Saints 5.5 point favorites. 45 over under.
We're winning that game.
Against who?
I'm going
The
Saints.
You said you're on Seahawks?
No, I'm going Saints.
Oh, I was like, is that revenge for him saying Giants?
Yeah.
At least the Giants are 3-1.
Yeah, but the Seahawks have a better record than y'all.
But I'm against the Packers.
Where is it at again?
It's in New Orleans.
I'll go Saints.
Yeah, I'm going Saints. Pretty chalk.
If it was in Seattle, though.
Seahawks are winning that one.
Hey, don't say that, because we went chalk against the Titans too. All right, next we got Lions at Patriots. Patriots is -3 favorite and 45.5 over under.
The Patriots are their favorite?
Give me them Lions.
Yeah,
I'm
take
going
the
Lions.
I'm going Patriots.
With Zappy, bro?
After you said take the points.
I did.
Yeah, I'm so glad I did it.
Did you at least win that bet?
I won the one that I put in. I was like, every favorite was like not gonna lose by so many. Well, I did one that was like the Texans won't lose by like 18. They looked like they were about to, and I was pissed. But then I also did the Lions not losing by 9.5, and they were down by 10. Every time they scored to make it less than 10, the Seahawks scored again to make it 10. And I was like, this is some fucking bullshit. So then it pulled out. I put $50 on this parlay, 10-pick parlay, and I won $303 profit.
Nice.
Yeah. So I'm going to show you. I've showed Christian. You could throw in a bet like that if you want. Just even if you do $10 and then just keep doing it over. Because I'm putting 100 on it this week.
Well, damn. All right.
I got money in the Barstool app, honey. I cashed out $250.
I can't wait until you have like a gambling addiction and you just lose all.
Wait till I have one?
I was gonna say,
Because
you don't gotta wait.
I had
Right now it's okay because you're not losing money, but like
I had it way worse when I was single and first got into gambling. When I first got into gambling, I would wake up at like 2, or I would be awake at 2 a.m.
don't tell me because I'm gonna
He was betting on ping pong.
freak out
I
every
was
time you
I was
gamble.
betting on Chinese basketball. I would come down and be like, Wyatt, look, I
What
just
the
won $70 off of Chinese basketball. And then I would lose that $70 in 10 minutes.
Why you should kick them out.
Alright, next up we got the game of the week, Bears at Vikings.
Vikings are
Going
winning.
Bears.
Win.
Okay.
Minnesota's -7, over under 44. I'm actually going Bears. This is my upset of the week.
Vikings.
Crazy.
If it was in Chicago, I'd still go Vikings.
If it was in London, I'd go Vikings ×2.
If it was prime time, you'd all go Bears.
That might be true. actually.
All right, next up is actual game of the week. Texans at Jags. Jags are -7 favorite, 44.5
Jags.
over under.
Yeah, give me the Jags.
That's pretty
In
solid.
Florida, so
I'm gonna go Texans. Dude, no one's just beat the hell out of the Texans this year.
bro, if you bet on these picks and all those teams won, you'd be like a million.
Yeah, you could probably put $1 if you did like a 12-pick parlay and you just did all the
Maybe I
picks you
will.
did, and then you would probably $1 would probably win you like 2,500.
I have $1 to blue.
That's what I do every week, and I don't pick all the underdogs either. I pick mostly favorites, and if it's like
Face-
$1 would win like.
If you want, Facebook message me $1. I'll make a parlay for you, so that way it doesn't have to be under you. If it hits, I'll cash out and send you everything, the $1 included.
I'll send you the $1.
All right, and then you tell me what picks you want.
What you write down?
You want me to just?
Yeah.
Well, I can only do up to 12.
All my worst ones.
Really?
Not
Alright.
all of them.
Yeah, it's only 12 total. It's the highest you can go.
Pick
Why?
my 11 worst
I don't
ones and the
That's
Rams.
weird.
And pick my 11 worst ones and the Rams and watch the Rams be the only thing to lose.
Would you stop being a Rams fan if you had like $1 million on the line?
I
and
think
they're
I'd
the
stop
ones
being your friend.
Your
Trade your friendship over the Rams.
No, but the Rams weren't like, dude, just bet all this and see what happens.
I never said to
It's
pick
a
the
dollar.
Rams, and it's $1.
Yeah, but
And I'm avoiding you getting a gambling problem because I'm putting it on my books.
no. Be
Alright.
that close. Be like that time I sent you all those basketball games and the Bulls blew a 20-point lead.
All right, next up, Chargers at Browns. Chargers are minus 3-point favorites, 47.5 over under. I might go Browns here.
At Browns,
I'm going Browns.
is like Keenan Allen gonna play and J.C. Jackson and Bosa?
Did you say Bozo?
Bozo.
There was a hair on my tongue. Didn't
I don't think
Is
J.C. Jackson
Herbert
ready yet.
Ribs? Yeah, Ribs good.
I mean, they're playing them regardless.
Miles Garrett playing.
No.
I doubt it.
I'm going
He almost made the Cardinals game.
Yeah, the Falcons. Yeah, he might come back.
I think
You
I
going Chargers.
I'm going Chargers.
think I'm gonna go Browns. Browns have surprised me every time. Even when they don't win, I'm like, how is it that close?
I'll go Chargers.
All right, 2-2.
Can't fart too behind. I can't
Alright.
fall too far behind.
Steelers at Bills. Bills are minus 14 favorite, 47 over under.
Bills.
Yeah. If you say Steelers, Jordan, I swear to God,
Thinking about it.
it's Bills, bro. The Steelers are awful,
They've started like this before.
and the defense of the Buffalo Bills is probably the best in the league right now.
It's Mike Tomlin, bro.
Yeah, look what Mike Tomlin's done.
Never gone under 500.
He's lost a lot of games this year. 3 to be exact.
So he's about to go on a run. You know, you talk to me if you want Steelers.
No way.
Do it. I want the Steelers.
You're not winning this bet. I'm about to just pick the. I'm about to pick the spread on all of his because I don't. That money line.
Bro, the Steelers are going to spread the Bills' D line, and Najee Harris is going to run right up the middle.
Has he done that against any team yet?
It's about to happen.
All right. All right. Dolphins at Jets. Dolphins minus 3.5. 44 over under.
Give me them Jets.
I'm gonna go Jets.
Yeah, honestly.
You have to go Jets here.
Is Tua playing?
No.
No.
Even
so-
if he was playing, give me Jets.
They already ruled him out, so.
Yeah, they did already rule them out.
Yeah, so go Jets.
They're not playing that
why
guy
are you guys
for a
saying
while.
stop when y'all had no respect for Tua when we started this?
Because he's proved us wrong.
I think even with Tua, I might pick the Jets.
That's what I
That's
said.
what I
And why
said.
you just called me crazy?
No.
They got that
That
dog
was-
back, man.
I do love Teddy B, but
Because Teddy B is basically Russell Wilson.
no. He was maybe Russell Wilson on the Saints, but that's about it. Ever since then, he's gone down.
What do you mean?
Like when he played for us, he was Russell Wilson.
Gino?
Gino,
Teddy B.
Gino,
Teddy
Gino and
Bridgewater.
Russell.
Oh.
Gino and Russell basically the same quarterback this year.
This man's recency bias is ridiculous. He's going off of 4
Bro,
games
Russ-
compared to 10 years.
Okay, but we have to go off of now
No, we do not.
Why'd you
for
so
this
loud all
season.
that?
Because I
Yeah,
like
why are
it.
you
Yeah.
yelling?
I like to. Okay. Russ is not in. All right, 49ers at Panthers.
Niners.
Yep.
Niners.
I'm going Panthers.
Yeah, they need to, so we can move to the third. Potentially,
They beat y'all, though, didn't
yeah.
they?
But
So
they'll
even
still
if
have-
y'all win,
But if they lose, they'll be a game behind.
All right, I'm just gonna
Down
write
there
down
at
the
one
wins. Jordan picked the Rams over the Cowboys. Cowboys at Rams.
It's so fine. Why is that a crazy
LA,
thing?
LA is minus 4.5, 43.5 over under.
I'll go Rams.
I'm going Rams because there's no way they're going to lose
Cowboys.
twice in a row.
Cowboys magic is running out this week.
I'm gonna go Cowboys. I mean, Cooper Rush over there, 4-0.
Against who though, man?
That don't
The
matter.
Bengals.
NFL teams.
I didn't say it for the 49ers Panthers, but San Fran is 6.5 point favorites, 39 over under. That's the
6.5. I'd take the points. Or I'd say they're gonna go over. They're gonna win by more than 6.5.
They're going to win by 7 or more.
Yes.
That's also the lowest over under of the week.
Really?
All right, Philly at Arizona. Philly's minus 5, 49 over under.
Say Eagles, but it's gonna be a fight.
Give me the Cardinals on that one.
I think I'm gonna go Cardinals too. I think this might be. It's never the good team that takes a team's O. It's always some random, not that good team.
I'm going to go Eagles. What'd you say?
I said the Eagles would go, but I think the Texans are still losing.
I'm just saying, man. If somebody was to watch these two things back to back, because that's
No,
so
I'm pretty
likely.
sure I said the Texans will go longer without winning.
No, we're doing it week by week. I was like, are the Cardinals going to beat them?
Yeah, but now I don't know.
All right,
It's a day by day.
Monday night game. Bengals at Ravens.
Ravens.
Ravens are minus 3,
Ravens.
48.5 over under.
I mean, I want to say Ravens, but I feel like they're just gonna fuck it up again.
Yeah.
Joe Burrow is just gonna throw it deep to Jamar Chase, and they're gonna score
I'm going Bengals.
3 touchdowns in the fourth quarter.
I think the Ravens going to blow them out.
That's the Sunday night game.
What's the Monday night game?
Raiders Chiefs.
I did not have that one.
You didn't even write it. Wah, 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 wah.
That was good.
Where are you going? Where are you going, Lloyd? Why is that my
We're here from the Chiefs are -7.
Give me the Ravens.
I think Bengals might get them in Cincy, maybe, but not this time. Not in bulk.
The Bengals took their slot when Lamar was hurt. We're going to come out with a vengeance.
It says Ravens win.
I'm saying, Lamar about to put his hands all over
I believe.
So Barstool has it -7 for the Chiefs, and then 51 over under.
Angel just has it 25 more than that on each one. Bro, the Commanders and the Bears for the week after is -1. That's the over is 1.
No, that's the spread, buddy. That over under is locked.
Still.
Yeah, that's basically a pick 'em score. I'm going Raiders against the Chiefs.
Nah,
Chiefs.
Chiefs are the best team in the league.
I'll join you. Is it Chiefs are the best team right now? Better than the Eagles?
The Chiefs with Haley.
I did.
I'm gonna eat 2 of them.
Hilly.
The Chiefs are what?
Yeah, I
I
guess
just gotta
I,
hear
Will you
about
put
it.
The
everything
Chiefs
away?
would beat the Eagles.
I gotta go to bed. I gotta get up at 4:30.
You're good.
So y'all don't be acting damn fool down again.
It's almost over.
Let me tell you what I did to him.
Do I want to know? I said, do I want to know?
I was going upstairs. I heard him come in. The door open. And he came in singing something. Was it good?
I was hungry.
So I hid right here at the top of the stairs. And he came around and I jumped out of it. Scared the shit out of me.
Sorry, I was polite enough to let you know I was here. I'll just walk in next time.
Alright.
the
Well,
only person who's
think
not
it's
allowed
now
to do
time
that
to
is
do-
Wyatt.
Hey,
But I do that every
Full
time,
flag
so.
parlay.
Well,
Chris,
first we got
Is that
to.
your kicker to hit 2 posts?
Yeah.
The double doink.
Dude,
Yeah, that's
I thought that kick was good.
Everybody did.
Alright, y'all have a good one.
Later.
We gotta do.
Who beat the Chiefs though?
No, the Colts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Then the Chargers almost had them too.
Marcus only need 2
Oh, man.
Chargers said I always have them.
All right.
They did up until that pick 6 right on the 1 yard line. 100-yard pick six.
Alright, so we need, what's an over that you think is going to hit? You got the Colts at Broncos. Well, you guys can just look if you want.
Over, I still want that 49ers one.
49ers. Panthers at 39, okay.
We're just doing it over?
Oh, wait,
Yeah.
over at the points
Yeah.
for the whole game? Oh,
Yeah.
Alright.
Look at that Texans Jags over.
Sorry. Give me Giants and Packers.
You can take it.
Which one did you go with, Wyatt? Texans?
Texans Jags
I'll go Cowboys Rams.
at 44.5.
What's Cowboys Rams?
43.
Hopefully the Rams.
I'm going to go with. These overs are tough. I'm going to go Chargers Browns.
I'm gonna say Bears Vikings.
For the under?
Yeah.
I'm going Falcons Bucks under.
I don't see the Vikings scoring 44 points.
I'll go Bills Steelers under.
I'm going to go with the. I'm going to go Colts Broncos under. Alright, favorite.
So this is like your
Like who's projected to, like who's the favorite in the game. So like what favorite you think will win. So you got Denver over the Colts, you got Green Bay over the Giants.
Alright, I'll take Niners.
Not the Rams?
Bet on
I'm
Give me
gonna go-
Bills. Bills over the Steelers.
Disrespect.
I'll go.
I'm gonna go Eagles.
Who are they playing again?
The Cardinals.
Wow.
I'll go Broncos.
And then the dog.
Giants.
I'm going Lions.
I can't believe it was a dog.
Jets.
Raiders.
You can't say Raiders, bro. You chose the Chiefs to win that game.
I didn't choose the Chiefs to win that game.
Oh yeah, you did say you were going with me. My bad. I just wrote it wrong.
This guy.
You said Giant. Oh,
Jets.
Jets.
Now you owe Christian Kirk and you get a apology.
Why do I owe Christian Kirk an apology?
You called him trash.
I said he's not a true number one, which he's not.
But he's
Showing
the
it.
sixth best receiver at the moment.
Oh.
Out of 32
Bro,
number ones.
He's better than your whole receiving core combined right now.
No, he's not.
Bro. Who's batching him?
Robert Woods.
I'm talking stats here.
Robert Woods.
Robert Woods had that like one good game ago.
I don't even
That's
think
all
he
he
didn't even
needs.
have a good game. He had one touchdown in like 30 yards
He had a game with 85 yards.
and no touchdown.
Yeah, no touchdown.
All right,
I seen you drop Treylon Burks.
Yeah, because he got hurt.
all right, Wyatt. Parlay time. What you picking?
Oh boy.
That's the points one?
That's just you can pick points. You can pick just money line.
I'll say Lions money line.
I would say Niners gonna win by more than 7.
Niners.
Yeah, they're gonna win by more than 7. They don't respect the Panthers.
Did I say Buffalo's a 14-point favorite?
Yeah, don't do the spread there.
Holy
Yeah,
shit.
don't do the spread there.
No, you just don't usually see them that high.
Should pick the Browns as my dog, but I like the Lions against the Peds.
I'm gonna go with.
And the oh man, yes,
I'm gonna go with the Broncos just because it's kind of a low odds, so we get more money out of it.
telling you bet the tie on that game. I did write down that I bet the tie. I mean, I'm picking the tie on that game. So
Which tie?
the Broncos, probably like a blue, white, orange, and a different shade of blue.
Say Jets money line.
Alright.
Who are they playing again?
The Dolphins.
The Tua list Dolphins.
Alright.
Let's see. So we'll stay away from that.
What odds did we get with that?
Plus 1,674. You really shot it up.
Hell yeah, let's go.
Alright, see if we can actually win one of these. We haven't won any of them.
Is it my picks that are fucking us up?
It's been multiple people.
Do you think the Bears will lose by 21 points to the Vikings?
No.
No.
I don't think
Maybe.
It's hard, like I was saying, it's hard for any team to lose by that much.
Has anyone lost by 21 points this year besides the Titans?
I don't think
How
so.
much did the Rams lose by?
To the Bills?
Yeah, it's like
It's
17
got away
or
at the
something.
end.
Well,
Yeah.
Packers lost by, I think it was like 17.
To the Vikings?
Yeah, week 1. Yeah, 'cause I think the final score was 24-7.
365.
Sure.
The Bills might have got us by 21 plus.
Was it 7 to 35?
I'm pretty sure they had 38, and I don't know if we had 10, 13, or 7. What did we have? You was trying to roast me that week.
Oh, I don't know. I just like to make fun of everyone when their teams lose.
In a group chat.
Oh, yeah?
The disrespect.
Do you think?
Joe left Impractical Jokers.
Wait a minute. The Colts
That's
lost by
fucked up.
24 to the Jags.
That's true. Is anybody outside that division?
Alright. Let's wrap it up.
Yeah, I'm doing mine real quick.
You're what?
My
Oh.
parlay.
Oh.
Like your own, or you're just doing the parlay with you yourself, too?
The one that I showed you.
You're doing that right now? I thought you said Thursday.
You know,
Well, not all of them are working actually. Bro, I can't even make the Bills a minus or a plus.
just so it's on camera.
I can make it to where the Steelers don't lose by 28. But they still might. So you're sending me $1. And then I'll do Jordan's first. Let's see, so you said Colts, Giants, you got the Falcons,
Kind of want to see what the odds on this are.
It's on camera, guys.
so the Vikings. You want to take the Vikings money line or -7?
Who's mine?
The Bears? Money line.
I mean, I think so, but now that you said that.
Whenever Ryan says take the points,
No,
don't
don't
take
take
the points. Lions, Texans.
Taking the points on every one of these games.
That's what I'm talking about.
To raise them odds.
Microphone towards us.
True. Jets.
Said you could at least face the microphone towards it.
Did you ever get your microphone?
Steelers points.
I don't know.
Oh.
HyperX Quadcast. It's just legit.
I don't know the names anymore. I don't even know what my mics are called.
It was like $150 mic, but it was on sale for their like 25th
$40
anniversary for only $60.
Wow, that's pretty good.
It It looks really good. It has like almost no echo or background noise.
I don't know why. I've been using my headphones a lot lately. Maybe because I'm just lazy.
My headphones go like
In your ear?
like in the background. No, only when I'm like testing the sound, I could hear it. Like that's what it sounds like to other people.
All right. So $1 bet, you'll win $9,841.
Jesus Christ!
I like those odds.
I mean, they look good.
I was about to say, the odds are not in your favor.
Always been an underdog.
I wagered the $1.
If that hits,
Just so you know, I'm keeping $800.
No, you heard it on camera, bro.
That's the buyer's fee.
I'll gift you.
That's a steep fee.
you definitely said, I'll send you all the money, even the
Including the
dollar.
Yeah.
Well, now that I've seen the odds,
If that hits, I would never place another bet in my life.
Why?
Because I can win way less odd bets than that.
It's just my first time.
Yeah.
I'm not even going to remember what you picked by
I
this
didn't even
time
tell
next
you.
week.
Yeah. Next thing you know, you actually hit, but Derek doesn't tell you. It's like, nah, you missed one pick.
I'll know if he buys something.
Just rolls up in like a Corvette.
Christian's just like, yeah, Derek hasn't
Was
shown
it
up to work
$9,000 that he could
in
win?
3 weeks.
You said 9,000, right?
9,800.
So we put 98
Oh, so
down on
it's
a
like
Corvette.
10 grand.
We'll be alright.
That's a cheap Corvette if you're only putting 10 grand down.
I know 6.
Oh,
Okay.
All right, well, that's the show, fellas. Oh, well, should we go over last week's?
Sorry. Sorry.
You mean our picks?
If we're going over last week's, I'm out.
Jordan's favorite was the Steelers. They lost. Wyatt's was the Packers. They won. Mine was the Lions. They lost. Dogs, Jordan's was the Falcons. They won. Wyatt's was the Rams. They got their ass beat. Mine was the Titans. I won. So far we're all 1-1. Unders, Jordan was the Bills and Ravens. That definitely went under. Wyatt's was the Chiefs Buck. That definitely went over. And mine was the Browns Falcons. What was that over under last week? Oh fuck, I don't even know what the tells you.
Browns didn't play the Falcons.
Yeah, they did.
Oh, yeah, you're
They
right.
lost to
I'm
the
thinking
Falcons.
of this week.
It was 23-20. Was it over 43?
That's 43 exactly, isn't
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Was it over 43? I did not write those down.
Yeah, I was going to say, why don't you write them next?
Oh wait, I have it right here.
it?
52. Oh no, that's the Bills. Browns Falcons was 50. Hell yeah, I hit that. Jordan's over was Broncos Raiders at
They had it been over.
45.5, and that was what, like 32-20.
Something like that.
There's 32-24.
So yeah, that hit.
Fucking Steelers, man. They should have kept
My over did not hit.
Bears Giants. That was 39.
And they scored 32.
And then mine was the Jags Eagles, which was 21-29, and that was 48.5. And they hit 50, so I hit. I went 3-1. Jordan went 3-1. Wyatt went 1-3.
Freaking Steelers,
I'm an undefeated boy.
Christian is now 0-0, playing from
Yeah.
behind. But you have no losses.
Playing ahead, yeah. Alright. 10 o'clock, I think.
Is it?
Yeah.
There goes my sub sandwich.
They close at
Can I
10.
borrow your pen, Derek?
What are you writing?
I'm just seeing how many picks I got right.
You should write the records too. So, me and Jordan are 3-1. You're 1-3, and Christian's at 0-0
Are
going.
you just talking about these bottom ones?
Yeah.
Not the
Alright.
actual, like,
Done.
Alright, y'all.
winning.
Peace.
Later.
Out.
Bye.